Oh, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's day is going well. What's going on? What's going on? Good to see y'all. Y'all haven't been live. Well, I was live actually the other day with my client at Queen's Closet, but I haven't been live this year on my page. So I wanted to do a quick live, real quick, because there is some concerning stuff going on in the social media content world. So I'm hopping on here just to give a few tips on what you should do. As you can see with this upcoming TikTok ban, what are some things you could do, and what are we learning from this right at this point, right? So give a few minutes for people to come in. Give a few minutes. How everybody's new year kicked off? Everybody having a good new year. Everybody kicked it off the right way. I know for me personally, I know you probably seen I haven't even posted my 2024 recap. Listen, when I say 2024 came here and woo, like it flipped me backwards, let me tell you something. 2025 is not playing, right? It's time to be about the business that we've talked about for so long, and that's me included. So again, I hope your new year is out to a great start. Again, making sure you got those goals in place and you got an action plan in place, making sure we're doing those things is very important so that we can be successful this year, right? So again, what's up? What's up? Y'all come on in, y'all come on in, y'all come on in. I'm not gonna hold you guys long because I know it's like midday, but I did see this alert come this morning and I was like, no, I can't keep putting this off. I need to go ahead and do a quick live on this, right? So anyway, like I said, let me see here. There we go. All right. So for those of you who come in later or coming in late, my name is Lakeisha Hammond. I am the owner of Generational Wealth Enterprises. It's good to see y'all. Welcome to my live. If you're not already following me, make sure you follow me here, Lakeisha Hammond, or make sure you also follow me on my business page, Generational Wealth Enterprises. Just a little bit about what we do. We help with automations, businesses, systems, business development, and content creation, dealing with social media as well. So that's just a few of the things that we do to help businesses grow and scale. And we also help those who are starting up as well. So if you need any of those things, you need a coach this year to help you get to the next level. Make sure you get to that next level. Make sure you reach out. We also offer coaching and mentorship. So we just want to make sure everybody's successful and everybody needs somebody to help become successful. You can't do it by yourself. So that's one thing that we like to offer to assist individuals who have a vision, have a dream that they want to see executed. Like, we ain't waiting no more. It's 2025. It's time to get the ball rolling. So much going on. We see, hey man, we don't have a whole lot of time to get things done. We got to get these things done accordingly and acting our purpose. So again, thank you guys for joining me on this live. Drop in the chat if you are joining, where you're joining from. Let me know. Just simply say, hey, I'm from Wichita, wherever it may be, Georgia, California, Illinois, wherever you're from, Detroit, wherever you're from. Let me know in the comments. All right. Let me pull this up right quick. This is going to be a little bit of a learning. Let's see. All right. All right. So for a lot of you, I'm sure, this has been the talk of town for probably about a couple of months. For some of us, it's been longer than that because we've been getting wind that this day was coming. But for some, we didn't believe that it was going to get to this point. I know I even posted on my page yesterday. I was like, hey, man, I'm really not sure if they're going to get TikTok, honestly. So we got the alert today that the Supreme Court said that they will uphold that ban. So what that means is that they are able to still ban it in the US, right? But negotiations, things behind the table or behind the closed doors are still happening to try to prevent that, right? But we got to be ready. This is one of those instances where we always talk about you want to make sure that you're ready on your end, at your doorstep, at your front, so that you don't have to worry about how you're up doing, right? If the government does ban it, you're still good to go. I know a lot of you guys are on TikTok. A lot of you guys are monetized on TikTok. Y'all are making money. Y'all are selling products. Y'all are selling goods. But a lot of us, we haven't necessarily been on there, and that's fine. But you may have content on there that's personal that you want to make sure that you have off of there, things like that. So I just want to give a few tips on some things that you can do to make sure that you have your content and your videos down and things like that, and making sure that also that you know exactly what to do if you're selling on there, how to still reach your target audience and things like that. So we're gonna hop right into it. So one of the first things that you want to make sure you do is, I'm not sure if you've had heard of this, but it's called Lemon 8. Lemon 8, right? I'm gonna actually share my screen. I'm gonna start typing some stuff for y'all to make this easier, because again, this impromptu, but I just felt the need to do this because I know a lot of people are struggling with this ban. Even though we make jokes about it, we laugh about it, everybody crashing out on TikTok, we think it's a joke. For some people, this is their mainstream of income, and I know you're probably like, well, they shouldn't have made social media their income. Well, right? Got to deal with that. So with that, I want to make sure that I'm able to help those who are dealing with that and know what to do. So you want to download an app called Lemon 8. So Lemon 8 is basically an app that is owned by the same makers of TikTok, and you want to make sure that you download that so that you don't lose your content, right? So want to make sure that you do that sometime today. Make sure you download Lemon 8 so that you don't lose your content. The login, from what I understand, remains the same from TikTok, and when you download it, you'll see when you go back to your TikTok page, it'll actually show up on your TikTok page and say that, hey, okay, this is your Lemon 8 account. So that's one thing you want to make sure that you do is download that Lemon 8 app. That's for anybody. Even if you're not selling, you may have 5 videos on TikTok. Still download the Lemon 8 app. Okay, so make sure you do that today. Open your account. It's really simple to do. It's going to link right directly to your TikTok, and boom, it's done in 3 seconds, right? So make sure you do that today. Okay. Another thing, for those of you who are selling, you want to make sure that you're pulling down emails, social handles, and also you want to make sure that you're pulling out their name as well, right? And you can do this even if you're not selling. For those of you who have a large following, right? Especially those of you who may have additional team members that can help you with this, because it can be a lot to do if you got 5 million followers. But you want to make sure that your essential contacts on there, if you got followers on there, the people who helped you get to that point, those influencers, those key influencers and things like that, you want to make sure that you get their information in a list, right? So that means like taking something as simple as a Google Sheet. You can put it in your notes and go on there and go through your followers, and you already know pinpointing who you've been working with influencer-wise, who's your top sellers that you get your products from, things like that. You want to get their information right now, put it inside of a Google Sheet, and make sure you save that. This is good practice just for having social media, period, right? You don't want to put yourself in a predicament where you cannot reach your contacts, because we've also been through this year. Instagram has went down. Well, not this year because 2025 now, but last year we went through Instagram going down, I think at least 3 times, and Facebook doing the same, right? People were panicking. They couldn't get online. They couldn't log in. They couldn't get to this. They couldn't get to that. Those were, in my opinion, tests to see, hey, are you ready? Is your business ready to handle if we lose all forms of social media and contact in that manner, right? So again, even if you have, like I said, 5 million followers, 2 million followers, that's 20 people to continue to connect with. You can pull down your key influencers information, make sure they have yours as well. Also, you want to post a video or a live, and you can leave it up and put on there your name, your other additional social information. So like your Facebook, your Instagram, your LinkedIn, your Red Note if you're on Red Note, any other social media platforms that you own, you want to post that with, like I said, your name, your additional social information, and a way to contact you outside social media. All right, so like I said, post a video or live with your name, additional social information, and how to contact you outside of social media. Why? This is something you want to build when we call building your network. Again, a lot of times this is not something that's necessarily taught, right? But this is something that we need to be doing, even outside of this TikTok ban. Even if they don't ban TikTok, we get it back. Yay, hooray, we're glad people not losing their monetization and all of these things. But at the end of the day, you want to make sure that if something ever happens, we lose communications, anything like that goes on, that you have this information to be able to reach out additionally outside of social media. So again, post a live video. You can have it to where it's just a frame that's up there and it's going out on a live stream, and it has all your contact information, how to follow you. Again, Discord, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, things like that. A red note, how can they follow you on additional social media places or platforms, and also a way to contact you outside of social media. So if that's the email, if you're good at checking your email, put that. If you have a phone number, dedicated phone number, put that out there as well, so that people can contact you and you can continue to flow your business, right? We have to get to the point that we're flowing our business outside of social media too. So those things you want to make sure that you're doing as well. And like I said, when it comes to social media, we all knew this day would come, because it's been in the works. They've been talking about it for a long time, and you don't want to be a casualty of politics that don't necessarily have anything to do with you on your home front at home, right? I tell people all the time, when it comes down to politics and government, things are going to happen that's a little bit beyond our control, right? Because we're not on the higher up level. But what are we doing at the door level at our own homes to make sure that we're good to go, regardless of what they do at the upper level, right? So this is one of those times, guys, where we having to do that, making sure that we have the information that we need to be successful. This has been talked about for a while. Some of us waited to the last minute to prepare because we really didn't think this day was coming. But today is the 17th. This is supposed to go into effect on the 19th. I am unsure if we'll still be able to open the app or not. I know that it won't update from that point forward. So again, you want to just do these things. It's something simple. It doesn't have to be anything flashy. Like I said, if you're gonna go and do a live stream, you can just take a frame and put up there, hey, TikTok being banned. This is how to contact me outside of TikTok. Follow me right now. Get your followers up on your other platforms, and then also be able to contact them outside of social media, so that if this year, like last year, we have all these not TikTok, but Instagram and Facebook periods where we can't access the apps and things like that, you'll still be able to reach out to who you need to reach out to for business or for personal information as well. So again, these are just my top 3 things that I wanted to drop that you need to do in the wake of this new news that the Supreme Court is actually going to uphold the TikTok ban. Again, this does not mean that, we're going to wake up and on the 19th it's going to be gone. Because again, like I said, things that happen behind closed doors where people are trying to work it out so that we don't lose it. But if we do, we don't want to be a casualty of somebody else's decision that's going to impact us, right? We want to stay on the forefront to make sure we're proactive instead of being reactive, right? So stop crashing out, stop getting upset. It's going to be okay. I know it can be tough for those who are making a significant amount of money on TikTok. People have really done a great job with monetizing on TikTok. However, this is something that's a little bit beyond our control unless you're going to pack up and leave the country. And either way, we still can't communicate with those in America. But at the end of the day, you want to make sure you're proactive. So take these steps. Make sure you do these things. If you have any additional questions, make sure you reach out to me. Shoot me a DM. If you need some help with any of this, we can help you with that. Because I just want to make sure that individuals are able to still be successful despite thereof what's taking place politic-wise. So again, thank you guys for joining. For those who may be joining late, my name is Lakeisha Hammond. I'm the owner of Professional Web Enterprises. We specialize in content, automations, business development, and business strategy, and also marketing. So what I'm on here doing today is giving some quick tips to be able to handle this upheld TikTok ban here in the US. Some things you need to do, some things you need to gather. And again, just going over that so we can help those who are monetized. And even if you're not monetized and you have a large following you're building, you want to make sure that you get that information as well. So again, like I said, make sure you do these things. And like if you have any questions or anything like that, make sure you reach out. I'm here to help. I want to make sure that we all are successful in 2025. And the only way we can do that is by communicating. So make sure you reach out to me. Like I said, DM me, let me know what's going on. If you got any additional questions, and we're going to rock this thing out together this year in 2025, right? But I'm going to hop up off of here. Go ahead and end my day early a little bit. Today is Friday. But again, if you got questions, hit me up. I don't mind answering. And I hope that you have a great remainder of the day and a great weekend. All right. Peace out.